The British didn't just colonize the Ashanti Empire, they systematically dismantled the most sophisticated gold trade network Africa had ever seen. British intervention between 1874 and 1888 destroyed the Ashanti gold trade through military conquest, the looting of Kumasi, the imposition of financial burdens, and the subsequent establishment of colonial rule that undermined the kingdom's authority and economic structure. For centuries, the Ashanti controlled gold mining operations that rivaled anything in Europe. They had established trade routes, quality control systems, and a gold standard currency that made their empire wealthy beyond measure. European traders couldn't access the gold fields directly, so they paid premium prices at coastal trading posts. The Ashanti held all the power. Then 1874 happened. British forces under Sir Garnet Wolseley invaded Kumasi, the Ashanti capital, and burned it to the ground. But the real damage wasn't the physical destruction. The British imposed the Treaty of Fomna, which forced the Ashanti to open their gold fields to European prospectors and pay massive indemnities in gold. Within 5 years, British mining companies flooded the region. They brought industrial equipment and claimed the most productive sites. Ashanti miners who had worked these lands for generations were suddenly trespassers on their own territory. The gold that once funded schools, roads, and the entire Ashanti economy now flowed directly to London. By 1888, traditional Ashanti gold production had collapsed by over 70%. The merchants, the craftsmen, the entire economic ecosystem built around gold, it all crumbled. The British called it modernization. They built railways to move the gold faster to the coast. They established colonial banks that wouldn't serve African traders. In 1896, the British deposed Asantehene Prempeh I and sent him into exile, which eventually led to the Ashanti Kingdom's annexation and incorporation into the British Gold Coast colony by the early 20th century. What took the Ashanti 3 centuries to build, the British destroyed in 14 years. And when you look at West Africa's gold industry today, it's still controlled by foreign corporations using the same extraction model the British introduced. The wealth leaves, just like it always has.